Oh, James, one of the great Lakoseljac Cup finals. What is the emotions like after that?
It's euphoria, I think. Look, we were really good throughout the game, I thought, and to pinch late goals in the fashion that we did adds to that. But I'm really proud, very happy.
Were there points in that game where you think it just wasn't going to be your night? It was getting late. You were still down by a goal?
No, not at all. I felt like we were always going to give ourselves a good chance. You know, I think we had a lot of opportunities through the 90 minutes anyway. So for us, it was a case of keeping focused and just having the patience and the belief that the opportunities will come. They were probably a little scrappier than I'd anticipated for them to come, or what they would come like, I should say. But yeah, on a whole, I felt good. I felt positive.
At half-time, what was the message to the boys? You obviously had some pretty good goal-scoring chances that hadn't gone in that first half. Is it just more of the same?
Well, it was to make sure that we didn't turn a ball over centrally and allow them to get across the pitch as easily as they did for their first goal. We defended that moment quite poorly, and they capitalised on it. But on a whole, I think defensively we were excellent. They might have 2 shots on target, maybe 3, and nearly all 3 went in. Fortunately for us, they didn't. But I think that's a pretty good defensive effort in a cup final.
You spoke about in the lead-up the extra significance playing for a trophy named for a famous member of your club. What's, I suppose, the emotions like, the celebrating with the fans post-game for such an important competition?
Well, it's important for everyone, of course, and I certainly don't want it to come across that it's not important for other people, but I think you've only got to look here and see that it is something special for us, and the dominance that other clubs have had on the trophy for a number of years leads to us having, even more of even more. Thanks, Luigi. Even more of an occasion to it, I suppose.
Last time around, you didn't get that Australia Cup game because of the COVID year. How big a, I suppose, factor was that in wanting to win it this year, getting that opportunity?
Certainly, yeah, it is. That's just how things were then, and now we get to experience the opportunity. So yeah, I'm just happy about it.
Any individual players stand out for you tonight that you want to give special credit to?
Look, I couldn't single anyone out. I thought, as a group, we were just really strong. What incredible focus and resilience to show. No one shirked their responsibility, and everyone put themselves in a position to help the team going forwards, and that's all you can ask for. I think we've got great heart. We scored late against Devonport. Yeah, it's a good group.
Was that one of the better atmospheres you've been involved in for a game in Tasmania?
I think so. I think Kingborough did well to bring, an excellent. They played their part and created an excellent atmosphere. We tend to do that as well. I think it's improving across the board. Valley Road have got great support at Valley Road, and especially at Darcy Street. I think we're building, and it should be encouraged rather than perhaps knocked on the head. It might not come in the fashion that some people are used to. It might not come in the fashion some people expect, but I think it's something that's good, and I think it should stay.
What was going through your head when Kingborough took the lead in the 46 first minute of the half, right out of the sheds?
Well, we did the same thing when we were up at Valley Road, didn't we? Conceded early, and credit to them, it was a well-worked goal and a nice finish. They're a good team, so it's going to happen. It was just a case of, all right, focus on to what's our next job and continue to, I think, go at them pretty well.
How close did you get to running on the pitch to stop Nick Naden running forward in the final minute there?
Oh, geez, I can't remember it. Nick Naden makes me do a lot of things sometimes.
You got anything, Alex?
I guess when that goal goes in probably the 89th minute, what are you thinking then? Is that like were you buoyed by that, going in extra time?
First thing in my head was, right, make sure that we get our structure right and we don't concede a silly goal, because I felt from that stability we were going to create chances going forwards, and so I think that's what the main thought of mine was, and it was certainly to the players. You say, make sure that we get our defensive structure first, because there are holes in them when we can get at them, and I think we were always going to get more goals. So that was my thinking, and just relayed that to the players.
This last one for me on that sort of passage of play at the end. What's it like right at the end when you're coaching and there's 2 minutes to go, you're up by 1 in extra time? Is it everything going really fast?
Well, yeah, I mean, and I've created a headache for myself. But I mean, we've got boys there that I think probably lacked some maturity there. Like, you know, they're worrying about where the ball is rather than looking to see where their direct opponent was. And when a side's just going to sling it back in the box, you've got to make sure that there are no spare plays. Anyway, I'm getting the call.
We'll let you go, James. Congratulations.
Thanks very much. Bye.
Thank you.